Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Amnesia Crowd, continuing Ken's suspense route. So, we have a lot of choices coming up, and still one other save to make, so like, it's either gonna end real fast, or it's gonna take like a long time. It's weird, because I feel like they've all been like, roughly like 2 hours, like, you know, whatever, but Iki's seemed to go a lot faster? Like, his seemed shorter, because we got to do his bad endings at the same time, so... I don't know. Well, anyway, we'll see. So we had just gone into our Kent connection, so we're with Kent, obviously. Like, anyway. And tonight, I'll have her realize the absurdity of falling for such rumors about ghosts. I don't know who it was, but they created quite the troublesome story. Somehow I wish to drive away the distress she's feeling. And to that end, I'll have to finish up my quota for the day here first. Clackety clack 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 clack. Loud keyboarding. If there are nights I can't work because I'm worried over her. Conversely, like today, if I have to hurry, I feel motivated. She has quite the hold on me. Aw, I love that. Did you just smile before I clicked the button, Kent? How adorable. Oh, we're gonna go right back to Kent. Okay.
Yeah, I had some expectations about Kent was gonna prove that ghosts don't exist. If we could really be convinced they don't exist, then it would relieve our fears. But why did it have to be checking out the cemetery at night? Just a what if? If a ghost really was there and we get cursed, then what?
You look unhappy. Are you worried about Sawa? Are you that worried about Sawa? I mean, she's missing. No one's heard from her today. In order to relieve your worries, I'll show you that rumors of a ghost in the cemetery are false. Now, let's go.
No, that's not it. Well, we are worried about Sawa too, you know? But we're unhappy because you're scared of the cemetery at night. Yeah, we didn't refuse Kent's suggestions either, but that's because it's possible we'll find out the reason we can't contact Sawa. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to brace ourselves.
You look depressed. Are you possibly afraid? You really do insist on believing ghosts exist, don't you? And then I'll explain causes of popular paranormal phenomenon. For example, sleep paralysis. Some say it's the work of supernatural beings, but it's simply when your brain awakens but your body stays asleep. Its cause is stress and lack of sleep. It's a well-known story. Do you know it? Also, will-o'-the-wisps. Until recently, it was thought they were caused by phosphorus in human bones. However, the possibility is low. The phosphorus in human bones doesn't emit light. But how many substances in nature do you think emit light? When there are insects like fireflies that emit light, you can't say for certain it wasn't a misunderstanding. And before calling it paranormal, there are much more likely causes. At least disprove those first before talking about ghosts. We're not all logical like you, Kent. Sometimes we like to have fun and tell ghost stories. And like, yeah, sure, we watch scary movies and we know it's really a man in a mask, Scooby-Doo, Jesus. But like, you know. We'll be at the cemetery soon. I hope to properly convince you that the rumor's false.
It's true what Ken's saying. It's true what Ken's saying doesn't sound wrong. But I don't think he needs to word it in a way that denies your thoughts completely.
Also, you can't prove that ghosts don't exist. So, like, I mean, that's the whole God argument, right? Like, prove God exists, prove he doesn't. Well, you really can't. Like, either way. You know? It's just whatever you believe. So, ghosts, you can't prove they don't exist. You can prove that certain phenomena that people associate with ghosts aren't ghosts, but you can't prove every single one of them because you weren't there every time it happened. You know? Although it is fun, like, because it's like one of those, like, when you do, like, the ghost tours and they're like, take the pictures and you see the orbs in them, and I'm like, it's just the light reacting to, like, dust particles and shit. So it's not like, you're like, It's not a ghost orb, but like it's fun. You know, you're like, look, ghost orbs in my picture, and you're like, probably just light refracting off like dust or something in the air, and like what? But like, you know, it's probably not ghost, but like it's still fun to do. You know what I mean? Like, wait. Anyway, I'll say this just in case. It isn't as if I completely don't believe in paranormal existences like ghosts. If no other cause is likely, then I'm willing to agree that a ghost is what chased you 2 days ago. See, even Kent's like, if I can't prove it's not a ghost, it might be a ghost, but still thinking there's a scientific explanation. And I'm kind of with you there. As an extreme example, let's say you tell me you saw a fairy. If at that time all the conditions are met for me to believe it, I'll believe you. You'd never lie without reason, after all. Out of habit, out of habit of our quarrels. Out of habit of our quarrels, I worded it as if to deny you. In is supposed to be in, out of habit in our quarrels? That would make more sense. Anyway, out of habit in our quarrels, I worded it as if to deny you, but I want you to remember that. Previously, we would have been arguing about now. I wouldn't have explained myself like this either. I enjoyed discussions with you, but I perhaps should have said more, like I am now. You could end up taking my words as denying your way of thinking completely, after all. Ever since you changed your attitude towards me this month, I've begun to think of the necessity of consideration. If you were still acting like this previously, I doubt I could have improved like this. Spacey, I'm not imagining that you've been acting strange lately. Have I? I'm not. Have I? I'm not. Am I? Tense, Kent.
Hey, look! We made it to the cemetery, so let's talk about this later, please!
We've made it to the cemetery. Spacey, let's talk about this another time. Are you reading fucking Orion's mind? As expected, the gate for the cemetery has been left open. It's convenient for us, but wouldn't it cause trouble if anyone could walk inside at night? I mean, maybe you want to visit your loved ones at night alone, but also that's a little spooky. Like, I don't necessarily think cemeteries are haunted, but they might be. I don't know. Like, a cemetery at night does seem like a spooky place to be. Like abandoned insane asylums or like just abandoned buildings. You're like, they're a little fucking spooky. That's why you have all the ghost hunting shows that go there, because like these spooky places, you know? Plus, I would think like a cemetery would be a place you'd want to lock up at night, just because like anything else, you wouldn't want anybody to vandalize like a cemetery. Like that seems seriously disrespectful. It's kind of disrespectful to vandalize any kind of property that doesn't belong to you. But like, it seems like a little worse when it's a cemetery. Like, have some respect for the poor dead people, Jesus. Like, but why? I mean, they're dead. Do they care? It's more for the living, but it's still weird. It's still one of those like, how dare you? Like, but like when you're dead, are you gonna give a crap? You're like, my body is rotting under the. Please cremate me. I don't want to come back as a zombie. But you know what I mean? Like, it's always like, oh, we have to have this cemetery in the most beautiful, picturesque, perfect location. Why? Because the dead people, if there is an afterworld, they're there. They ain't here. They're not hanging around at their tombstone like, nice view of the ocean. They gone. They out. They're in their little heaven worlds, okay? They're not floating around in the cemetery. That's seriously like just for the living people. But I guess it's better to have a cemetery where there's really nice views than like a McMansion, like some rich asshole just taking up all the fucking scenery. You know, where you're like, you have everything. Fuck you. Give somebody else the scenery. Oh, it's the dead people? I mean, I guess. That's a toss-up. Anyway. If we hadn't arrived at the cemetery at that timing, how would she have responded? She should be self-aware that she's been acting strange since the start of this month. If I pressed her for the reason, then would she say it was to change our argumentative relationship? Would she have said it was for our sakes from now on? Or would she have confessed that she had lost our memories? It's definitely more probable. How many times have I asked myself these questions? I love being inside Ken's head because it is like a weird fucking place. He's like just overthinking every little thing, and I identify with this. I know the answer, but I'm caught up in the urge to confirm whether she changed her attitude because she cares for me. If she were to say yes, I want to tell her I feel the same way. But if I'm mistaken. Hmm? Oh, cat. This is no good. I've gotten too deep into my thoughts. I have to remember the reason I came here. I wonder where the tree Mine spoke of is. Where it said the hanging woman could be seen. I love how the connections. I kind of like how the suspense route in this one isn't a raging river in the background. That is the loudest sound effect ever. But like, I like how this one is like we're with Kent the whole time instead of Kent's trying to find us. Like Shin, it was like Shin's trying to find us before we die. Toma found, and then also got locked in the freezer with us. And then like, I don't know, I like how they're slightly different. It's not we got lost and they're trying to find us because that would get like really repetitive. But like they're all slightly different and they've progressed. Like Shin trying to find us, Toma trying to find us, then also getting locked in the freezer with us. So now we're both trapped and someone has to find us both. And then like Iki's was like, let's do math problems with Kent. Come on. Is Ukio's gonna be like the suspense gonna be like, is he gonna kill us or not? Like you know what I mean? Like where wasn't his whole route like him trying not to kill us? Like in every other route? I don't know.
No, we end up jumping even at the tiniest noises.
Hmm? Why are you grabbing my coat suddenly? Is something the matter? Oh, you were surprised by a bird flying away. But is it something to be afraid of? Yeah, in the dark in a cemetery, it could spook you. I don't understand it, but if you're that scared, then. Yes! Hold me closer, Kent. Jesus. I was wondering, I'm like, are we going to get a CG of you holding me? And yes, we are, and I am here for it. You can just stay close like this and follow me. And perhaps then you'll feel a little safer. I love this. You don't need to cling tightly to me. I won't disappear. I'll be by your side, Spacey. I didn't think you'd be shaking this much. I'm sorry I didn't realize. Rest assured, I'd never use an opportunity like this to do anything indecent. We're in the cemetery, Ken. Have some respect. I simply wish to make sure you don't look scared or anxious as much as possible. I guess these aren't the words of a man who took you to the cemetery late at night. I thought I'd prove to you that the ghost rumor's false and get rid of some of your fears, but because of me, you're having a scary experience right now. I love how he's just like thinking through every single thing. Because he's like, I normally don't express my thoughts, so now I'm going to express every fucking one to you. I'm into it. Truly sorry, but please believe me. I do still insist that there are no such thing as ghosts. But also, no matter what happens, I'll be with you too. And please trust and rely on me. I wonder if I'm able to say such embarrassing things to you because it's so dark. I see. So brightness has an effect on human emotions. I've heard during unusual conditions like travel, your psychological state becomes more open than usual. Is it a similar phenomenon? I'm sorry, what the hell?
Did you hear that just now?
I did, and it was terrifying.
Sorry, I was reading the room, so I cut our connection, but I'm here now.
Was that a scream just now? Let's go. No, you stay here. I'll go check on it.
I don't want to stay here by myself. Someone just screamed in a cemetery. What part of we split up? Jesus Christ, Scooby Gang, let's not split up. That's always a bad choice. Every time. If I have learned one thing from watching Scooby-Doo, never fucking split up. And why do you always send Scooby and Shaggy off on their own? They're cowards, and they're gonna get chased. I mean, I guess there's logic in that. If we send Scooby and Shaggy off on their own, they're gonna get chased, and we'll find out which guy in the mask it is.
And you'd think after decades of being chased by men in the mask, they'd have gotten used to it being a man in a mask. But no, never. Please wait here. Make sure not to go wandering off. Understood? Oh, we're gonna go wandering off, aren't we? 30 minutes later!
I wonder how much time's passed. The kid should hurry back already.
I would go with him. I would have been like, no, this is stupid. We're gonna go wandering off and get murdered.
What? Oh, did we just see someone pass those bushes over there? Are there other people besides us who would come to the cemetery at night? Could it be Sawa? There's a chance she came to the cemetery rather than the park. I know what you want to say. It hurts to break your promise with Kent, but let's follow them. But let's make sure not to move too far away from here.
Nope, let's hide behind a tombstone.
That's weird. I thought they went this way, but no one's here. Where did they go? Was that figure just now not Sawa? Having tombstones all around us really ups the atmosphere. Let's put that aside. In order to distract ourselves, let's talk about something else.
Is that supposed to be wind? Like a rushing river. Jesus, the sound effects are loud.
We haven't found clues about Sawa or figured out the truth of the ghost rumor. But I think there's one good thing that came from coming here. Do you remember what Ken said before going to the cemetery? That if you told him you'd seen a fairy, depending on the situation, he'd believe you. Because you wouldn't tell a meaningless lie, Spacey. With that, I've got a little hope that telling him about me would work out. It would really help if we could tell him about me and have him believe you. I think he'd be a strong ally. But it's also possible he'd send you straight to the hospital, so I feel like telling him still risky. If we do hide it, it has to be perfectly, or Kim might think we don't trust him. He's going overseas next month, too. We wouldn't want your relationship with him to end up half done. And until now, I think the risk of telling Kent about me truthfully was higher, but by the looks of it, I'm starting to think it might be okay. You think so too, right? That surprised me. There was a bird flying away, right? Let's go back to our original spot. As we ran, I hadn't noticed, but we actually went pretty far away, huh? I hope Ken hasn't gotten back yet. And well, there's one thing that's bothering me, you know?
One thing?
Aren't there footsteps following us? Other than yours, for a little while now.
It's probably Ukyo. I swear to God, come on.
You think so too, right? Right? Whose are they? That figure from before?
I really think we should stop listening to Orion. We get in more trouble listening to him. I swear to God. I love you, Orion, but Jesus. You're the worst. Like, legitimately, let's take a step back here. I love Orion, okay? We love Orion, but he is literally the worst. You're the worst judge of character. I mean, okay, you finally get it eventually, but like, I think Toma's good. No, Toma is a shady son of a bitch. You always flip-flop. Like, at first it's like, I don't know if we can trust Toma, and then you're like, Toma's awesome. Excuse me, Toma gets worse as we go. You're right about Kent, and you've progressed other people like, I don't know. I get it. You're sus at everyone at first. And then you switch to, I think they're great. And sometimes that's right, and Toma was wrong. So you're not the best judge of character in the initial beginning parts, okay? And like, sometimes it still stays iffy. But like, now it's like, let's do exactly what Kent told us not to do. No, all right, stop it. Why are you making us dumb? I know it's for the drama stuff, but it's like, stop listening to Orion, me. Jesus. Every time we do, we get into trouble. And then he's freaking out, and you're like, I'm a little scared, but now we're paranoid and terrified, and we're going to pee ourselves because Orion is making us 10 times worse. Come on. I do love Orion, though, but seriously. Like, good God. I'd say all of our problems started with Orion, and they did, technically, because he knocked our brains out, so.
Is it Kent? Or maybe Sawa?
No, it's probably Ukyo trying to kill us.
I regret to inform you that from what I see, there's nobody behind us.
If it was Kent or Salva, they would call out to us.
Did you hear something just now? Like a woman crying? The wind. It has to be the wind. As we're fake lowering our card and look behind us. Oh, I just saw someone. They hid in the dark over there. just heard a woman's voice. I'm just imagining it. We're so scared that the wind just sounded like that. Let's believe Kent. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Real convincing, Orion.
Anyway, let's hurry. We better meet up with Kent quickly.
Also, Kent was kind of an ass to leave us alone. Like, stay here. Let me leave you alone in a cemetery when you're scared. Kent! That's not gonna make it better! And we're stupid for being like, okay. We should have been like, hell no, we're going together. But again, then this wouldn't happen, so.
The footsteps following us went away too. It really was our imagination. It has to be.
I think you're making this worse. There probably wasn't any footsteps. There was. It was Ukio trying to kill us. That's what I'm going with.
Oh, past that bush. If we go through there, we'll be back to where Kent left us. Let's hurry. Whoa! Someone grabbed your arm. It's not Kent. It's dark and I can't see well, but it's not Kent. Anyway, shake him off. Do your best to.
Scream, maybe.
All right, you got them off. Let's run, Spacey. We have to look for Kent.
Maybe scream?
They're chasing us. Oh, your breath. From running at full speed. Let's stop just a second. Here, under that tree. And since I'm connected with you, I feel really tired, too. The footsteps chasing us stopped. Did they lose us? No, they're there. I see a figure from far away. They seem to be watching us. They're not trying to get closer. Are they having fun chasing you around, maybe? What a jerk. Lane, if we can meet up with Kent before they catch up. Yeah, alright, let's start running again. Kent headed that way.
If it's Kent, he would call out our name. Not like, oh, I didn't want to scare you, so I figured I would just sneak up on you in the dark in a cemetery without saying anything. You know what I'm saying?
He started running once you did, after all. Oh, look! There's a building. Can we run in there? It looks like it's unlocked. Alright, we're lucky.
It's a fucking mausoleum, isn't it? Or what other buildings are in cemeteries? Well, this one's got tables and shit in it. And whiteboards. Why? Why is there a classroom in a cemetery?
The sliding door's lock is broken. We can't feel completely safe then. Stay quiet. The person who chased us is here, I think. Maybe they're checking around the building, but I don't think they'll try to come in here soon. Are they human or a ghost? Yeah, either way, it's certain they're targeting you.
I don't think ghosts have footsteps, but...
What should we do now?
Lock the door, escape from the room, call Kent! Oh, Kent would be the best option, but we're gonna block the door.
You're right. First, let's make sure they can't get in. Is there anything we could use in place of a lock? Let's look around the room.
Unless it is Kent, because we went running because we thought we saw someone. And then, like, we ended up, when then we were coming back, and maybe Kent saw us and thought that we were and instead of calling out, oh, hey, Spacey, like, if we can't tell it's him, he might not be able to tell it's us. And then he's like, so he's trying to investigate this scream, thinking there's someone sus in the cemetery, but it's us because we didn't stay put. Or go with him. So, like, because I'm like, why would he just stand there and stare? Unless he's seeing a shadow and he can't tell it's you. And he's like, I see someone over there. And then they go running and he goes running. And then it's like, Debbie's like, there's someone. Like, hey, Spacey, is that you? And then someone stabs him. You know what I mean? You're not going to give the upper hand if you're trying to hide from someone you think is hiding in a cemetery and you don't realize that it's each other. That's probably what's going to fucking happen, and it's going to be so dumb. So again, I can't blame Ken for not calling out and being creepy because he doesn't know it's us. Just like we wouldn't know it's him, so you're right.
Is there anything we can use in this place of a lock?
In place of a lock, sorry.
Let's look around the room.
All right, investigation time. Oh god, there is a lot of things to look at. Okay. That's the entrance. I'm going to do them in order just so I don't miss anything.
The entrance, huh? The lock's broken. If we stay like this, they'll come inside. It's a sliding door, so maybe we can use a rod or some sort of door jamb in place of a lock.
Oh.
Whoa, they banged on the door! Stop making us jump!
Oh, okay. I thought I saw investigation and there was a bunch of shit, so lock the door.
I think we missed some things. Let's search more carefully.
Oh, okay, so
These are really old. There's a bunch of long wooden boards with nothing written on them. Oh, those are grave markers. Before being used. Hey, it might be blasphemous, but why don't we use these to blockade the entrance?
Listen, in a life or death situation, I think the dead can wait because I'm still alive. I don't want to get there just yet, you know?
I feel like they're the right length and strength for a door jam. Amazing! Fits perfectly. With this, the door can't be opened from the outside for a while.
Block the door. Okay. We just keep blocking the damn door.
I think we missed some things. Let's search more carefully.
Umbrella stand.
Hey, just in case, do you want to try making a barricade with desk and chairs?
Don't create a barricade. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. More than doing anything unnecessary. Let's look at something else. Eek!
I'm gonna guess it's blocked the door again.
I think we missed some things. Let's search more carefully.
Jesus Christ, this is stupid. The wall. Where's the wall, though? Oh, the wall. Okay. It's like, I mean, I can see the walls, but I'm like, where in the world will you click it?
Whoa. Oh, this is bad. Look, that window's not locked. We better lock it up. That's a little more reassuring. Eek!
Now we create our save file, too. Oh, wait. Here we go. Okay, now we call Kent. Finally. And we're gonna hear it ring outside, and he's gonna be like, wait, you're like, wait, are you outside the door? I'm inside. It was you the whole time. Funny.
All right, let's contact him with your cell phone. And please pick up right away. Yeah, the person outside's trying to get in. They're trying to open the sliding door. We put in that door jam, so we should be okay for a while, but let's hurry and call Kent. Please pick up. Hurry.
Is it you, Spacey? Where are you right now? I told you to wait for me.
Ah, they're here again. Now they're hitting the window. Hurry and tell Kent where we are. Yeah, they're inside. Help, help, help.
Oh, I hope nobody heard that. I screamed that really loud. Hey, what happened? Please answer, Spacey. Hey, please respond. Oh, look, we were already on connection, Kent, because it's okay. That's strange. I thought I heard the scream from over here. And that scream I heard together with Spacey. What in the world was that? I'm sure it was a woman's scream, but I haven't seen any person it could have been. Should I search a little longer, or return to her? If I can't ascertain the identity of the voice, then bringing her here today was meaningless. I won't be able to prove that ghosts are baseless rumors and reassure her. Spacey was frightened just from coming here after all. Wait, then perhaps it was a mistake to have left her alone back there. Hello, genius? I thought you were supposed to have brain cells. I thought there may be danger of some incident had occurred, so I went to check. But having been left alone, there's a high chance she's feeling frightened right now. What have I done? I wanted to reassure her, but I've only increased her fears. I'll return. I'm worried about her. It's funny because this was happening while this is supposed to be going on while we're running. Seems I went farther than I realized. I was this far from my original location? Spacey, I apologize for keeping you waiting. She's not here. Where did she go? And when I insisted, yesterday was the same, but why will she not listen to me? Because Orion tells me to do things and I listen stupidly. My words must not be very important to her. Oh, no, no. I thought we should go with you, so both of us are dumb, but like, no, this hurts. No, that's not true. That's looking too down on her. Since this month, she's acted strange at times. It seems her personality has changed. But her core hasn't. She isn't the type to discount the words of others. She must have a spirit possessing her brain that's causing her to do stupid things. I'm sorry, I ad-libbed that, obviously, but I'm just, like, waiting for him to come to that conclusion and, like, how? Again, with the amnesia thing. How would you come to that conclusion? That's the last thing anyone would think. How are you there already? Like, Spacey, where are you? Please respond. So he's not the one chasing us. Well, I figured if he was trying to get in the door, but, like, break in the window, and when we were on the phone with him, that was obviously, but strange. She isn't anywhere. Was she kidnapped by someone? If so, then who? Perhaps that ghost woman. Is that even possible? And the possibility is close to zero, but it's only close, and it isn't completely zero either. Either way, I must find her quickly. Maybe over there. Is it you, Spacey? Where are you right now? I told you to wait for me. What's happening? I'm hearing loud sounds from behind her. Was that a scream just now? Hey, what happened? Please answer, Spacey. Hey, please respond. Disconnected. What's happened to her? Shouldn't have left her alone. Spacey, please be safe. Calm down and try to remember. Her voice from over the phone was lightly echoing, and I also heard a sound like glass shattering. She must be inside a building. If I recall, there's an administrative building nearby. Alright, I'll head there. Oh my god, this is hot. Look at, like, sexy running to save us, Kent. He looks beautiful. It's kind of awkward the way the angle of the things are, like the gravestones are behind you. It's like, what the hell? But damn, like, action Kent. Into it. From the sound I heard, it's highly possible she's in danger from some third party. A suspicious person had already been casting a shadow on her. Could be him. Why did I leave her alone? Sort of idiotic move. I have to hurry and save her. Even when I had denied ghosts and insisted that much on watching out for real stalkers. In the end, I was the one who became distracted by ghosts and put her in danger. There's a limit to how foolish I can be. I like how they just keep switching different positions on the CG, like, boop, boop. Oh, it's intense running. Please be safe, and condemn me fully for having left you alone. As long as you're safe, I don't care if you denounce me or anything else. Even if you were to talk of breaking up, as long as you're safe, I'm a fool. What am I thinking at a time like this? I don't know how our relationship will end up is irrelevant right now. When it comes to her, I end up losing my cool. Since when was it like this? Since she's become someone special. Since she became this precious to me. Oh, don't leave me hot, Kent. Kent's always hot, but, like, that CG was, like...
It's hard to breathe from all the running, but we have to escape. Oh, over there! Watch your feet! There's a root sticking out! Ow, ow, ow! Sorry, I told you about it too late. Someone grabbed your arm! Who is it?
It's Kent. Spacey! Found you. Thank heavens. It truly is you. So glad you're safe. Oh! You need to grab me and hold me more, Kent. I'm so glad. If something had happened to you, I could never forgive myself. What happened? Is someone following you? It's alright. For the moment, no one's nearby. I won't see anyone either. And they may have given up seeing you meet up with me. Spacey, hurt. And did they do something to you? Your legs seem to be bothering you. Did you twist it? Must have been difficult. You can lean on me. It's easy enough for me to support you. I'm truly sorry for leaving you alone. Never felt truly alive until I met you. It's the first time I've ever felt this way in my life. I love how just like a little scare and now he's just confessing all his feelings. How many first-time feelings are you planning on making me feel? At this rate, At this rate, I'd never have enough hearts to survive. Aww. Your heartbeat, a bit wild. It's even higher than mine. It's not arrhythmia, is it? No, I was just terrified and running. The only one talking. It seems I'm so moved from finding you, I can't stop my words. I fucking love the fact that he's just, like, rambling. I apologize. If I don't hold you like this and talk to you, I'll feel anxious. What's wrong? Are you crying? Are tears falling from relief? If so, then it's just like me talking nonstop. But if that's the case, then cry as much as you want. I'll hold you like this until your feelings have calmed. In return, please just listen to me prattling on. And while I was searching for you, I kept thinking unfocused thoughts, the things that were unlike me. I'll tell you some of it. It's quite laughable. It may help to distract you. Thank you for returning to me safely, Spacey. I love how he's just a rambling mess. It's beautiful. Is your foot alright? I wish to go home and fix it up right away, but let's go to the police first. You did actually get assaulted by someone, so including the case from 2 days ago, we should consult them. We'll have to explain the broken window at the admin building as well.
Again? It's faint, but I can hear a woman crying.
The person curled up over there.
It's here! A woman curled up in a place like this at a time like this?
Sawa.
No matter how you look at it, she can't be a normal person, right?
But she can't be a normal person. Right, exactly, it's Sawa. Spacey, don't be scared. Let's confirm if she's human. There may be some reason for this. Hey, are you alright? Why are you crying in a place like this? Oh, it's Mine. Oh my god, it's shocking. I thought it was Sawa.
Ken! Spacey! You're both here! Thank goodness!
Mine, why are you here?
I thought maybe Sawa went to the cemetery to check out the rumors, so he came to see. But it was so scary. Spacey, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
The next day,
I'm glad your sprained ankle wasn't as bad as we thought, since you could still work today. Usually it'd be best if you took the day off, but it's better to be outside to get your memories back.
good morning. Considering yesterday I came to take you to your work. The woman who chased you and Sawa's location has been the woman who chased you and Sawa's location have been resolved, but that suspicious man is still an issue. I never want to let my guard down and put you in danger again. And besides, seeing you safe and smiling at me makes me feel reassured. Oh, no need to worry over me. I didn't come to pick you up merely out of guilt. I wanted to see your face. It was my first thought when waking up. That's one reason.
So he just wanted to see you is all. Still, to think a woman who chased you 3 days ago ended up being Mine.
She trying to scare us? What a bitch!
The day we heard about the chasing footsteps rumor from Sawa. I was the one who chased you after work. And that and banging on the restroom door. It was all me. That day I thought I'd finally be able to ask the manager on a date, but he promptly declined. While I was walking home dejected, I saw you and thought I'd go talk to you about what happened. I guess it was dark and you couldn't see me. You suddenly ran off, so I ran after you by reflex.
Okay, so she wasn't trying to scare us.
I didn't say anything because I had cried really hard, so my voice was hoarse and I couldn't talk. I just really wanted to tell you about what happened, so I stubbornly chased you. I'm sorry. I look like a ghost. How rude! I had cried and messed up all my makeup is all. It's true that my mascara and lipstick got smudged, so my face was a mess. But a ghost? But because of that, when I heard Sawa might have disappeared after looking into the rumor, I really didn't know what to do. I thought that because I caused such a misunderstanding, then Sawa really did get into trouble. That's why when I heard you two were going to the cemetery, I thought I'd help with the search. But I couldn't find you two at all, and cobweb got in my hair, and I screamed. I saw someone that looked like Spacey, but I was in a panic, so I ended up running away. Either way, I'm really sorry. If I knew I'd be such a mess, I would have apologized from the start. When I returned to my senses the next day, I was so embarrassed, I couldn't bring it up. really, really sorry. Is what it ended up being. Well, good grief, Mina really caused a fuss. I mean, her chasing us and everything, but like, who the fuck was attacking us? But you know what I mean? Like, who broke the glass? I don't think Mina did that. You know what I mean? But she was really earnest apologizing to us, so we know Mina's serious about the manager from how aggressive she was toward you too. And she did put us through a scary ordeal, but it's hard to be angry. And Sawa too. Her situation ended up really simple.
You seem a bit absent-minded. Are you alright? Is yesterday still in your mind? I'm being attacked by that sketchy person. And the police said they'd increase patrols in the area. I'll support you as much as I can as well, so please rest assured. I intend to keep my word. I intend to keep to my words I said in the cemetery. In other words, I wish to always be by your side, and to be someone who supports you.
Aww. Oh, Ken and Spacey too. Yesterday was, well...
Orion's face. Ken always looks like that, but Orion's face.
I'll explain on the floor, since there's no customers when we've just opened.
20 minutes later.
So I was just resting in bed from a cold yesterday. I tried calling, but my phone wasn't charged and my charger was broken. I wasn't in a state to go outside either, so I couldn't do anything. I'm sorry for causing trouble. I was shocked when the manager visited me last night. He seemed really worried. I was moved. Hey, it looks like I worried you, Ken, and Mine too, Spacey. I'm sorry, and thank you. I couldn't use my phone, so I asked the manager to contact you instead last night, but I wanted to tell you myself.
Your charger broke and you had a cold. In that situation, it's not your fault both happened to overlap. I'd question if you're managing your health if you caught a summer cold, but it's been unusually chilly. There was nothing to be done. Too many things overlapped with good timing.
I feel like that's bad timing. I heard Mine's story from her last night. After she left you two, she came to my house. She was relieved seeing my face and started crying. It was a mess.
Mine seemed to feel responsible for your disappearance more than I expected, after all.
She's an apology for you two. I'm gonna go to the kitchen real quick.
Oh, so as an apology to you. Sorry.
I'll be right back, so you two go ahead and talk.
I keep thinking this, but when there's no customers, this cafe really gives freedom to its workers. I'd like to visit at times when customers are few from now on. Though, I don't have much time remaining.
If you had your memories, you two may have been spending your precious time together. But because of your amnesia, your relationship improved in places, so it's not all bad. Let's do our best together to get your memories back as quickly as possible. So then I can go to London with him. Sorry to keep you waiting. Since I worried you two, this is to make up for it. I bought these cakes from a popular patisserie before coming here today. Coffee's on me too. Here's your share, Spacey. I got permission from our manager, so you two have tea time. And there's no customers right after open, and you're going overseas soon, right, Kent? It's a way to give you two time.
Then, let's have some. Spacey, you should sit as well. If you have permission, then I have no objections to having a tea break with you. And there are 2 types of cakes, but which would you prefer? Choose what you like. Split them. You look indecisive. If possible, I wouldn't mind if you ate my portion as well.
I know, then why don't you share them?
Duh. Why is she the smart one and we're idiots?
Couples often do it, right? The thing where one person feeds the other person?
Okay, I wasn't thinking like that, Sawa. Jesus. Do couples really do such a thing?
Yep, they do. It's kind of like a rite of passage for people who've been couples.
Who've become couples.
Look at her face. She's like,
I see.
Now, don't look so suspicious. You two haven't done many couple-like things yet, right? And Kent's going overseas soon. You should do some couple activities now.
I know a couple activities we could do. A couple. I know a few. Very well. So feeding each other is something couples must go through. Then let's do so. Then, Spacey, over here. This will be easier next to each other than across the table. Oh my god, do we get a CG of this? Please tell me we do. We can think of this like solving a math problem. If I don't think that way as well, then I won't be able to stop myself from being embarrassed. Come on, hurry. Please come over here. He's blushing. How cute. Oh my god! I love it! We do get a CG, but I love it because she is like, oh my god, this is awkward, and Kent is like, I'm blushing, but I think this is fun. His face is so adorable. You're too stiff. I'm just feeding you cake. You can relax a little more. He does it like he's blushing, but he looks like he's enjoying it, and we look terrified. It looks like the roles should be reversed. Like we're like, ha, this is fun, and he's like, what are you doing? Oh, I love that. Like it's not what you expect. I suppose to you. Oh, I suppose to you. Okay. Wow, I was like, I suppose to you. What? My brain could not process how to read the sentence well. I suppose to you, I don't look that stiff. I'm just keeping up appearance as well. Doing something like you like this. I don't have enough experience to stay calm while doing so. Well, I doubt I could do this with anyone else but you. I can't imagine it with anyone else either. So that's why. Because we're a couple, this is something we're able to do. She doesn't look like she's able. I like his face right now, the little, like, blush perplexed face. It's so cute. It's so adorably precious. I love it. You ate it. Is it delicious? Some of us said to feed each other, but I'd rather you didn't do the same to me here. It's not as if I don't want you to feed me, you know? Please don't misunderstand. I just wish for you to do so when we're alone together. Well, whenever you'd feel like doing so, that is. Here, one more bite. Please eat. I mean, please don't freeze up. This is correct, isn't it? Oh, he's so fucking awkward. I thought feeding each other included saying, ah, but was I mistaken? If you're finished eating, how about one more bite? I'm enjoying feeding you like this more than I thought I would. I love his fucking face. In fact, I feel as if my mood has been uplifted. In other words, I'm enjoying it. I hope that you are as well. Oh, and there's cream on your cheek. Oh, wait, I'll remove it. Oh, I apologize. Please tell me if you found that unpleasant. It wasn't unpleasant. It's embarrassing. It wasn't unpleasant. I'm glad that you're denying it so vehemently, but it's embarrassing. It's alright. We're done. Miss Spacey, you can sit down. With this, we've cleared one task. I wonder, with this, have we become more like a couple? I keep hoping that's the case. At the end. That's so adorable. I love the end of that. Actually, I did enjoy that one. I think the suspense routes have always been good. Because they keep you on your toes. There's something weird, and it's not like light fluffy. It's light mystery, but you know what I mean. It's like light. It's not intense. It doesn't drag on. It's only like 2 hours worth of stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, good times. Here we go. Here's our lovely CGs. Yeah, we got them all today. We got them all in this part, but all right. Well, whatever. This one's cute. It's adorable. It's lovely. This one is still like, goddamn, look at him. Like, action Kent. Like, this is the action figure I need in my life. Look at how sexy he is. Like, what the shit? Like, it's great. And this one's adorable. Wait. Oh, it's blurry. I was like, what? The background's the only thing different between that one and this one. Oh, he's crying a little in this one. I don't think he was in the first. No, he is. He's got the little, like... I'm not sure if it's supposed to be sweat. It looks more like relief tears, you know what I mean? Don't admit to us. But he looks sweet in this one, smiling. He looked a little awkward in the prior one, but, like... It's sweet. And I like this one. This one's cute. She's like, what the frick is happening? But he looks so adorable. Like, look at him. He's like, hi, I'm enjoying this. This is fun. And then there's this where he's just like, I don't know what it is. I love this expression. Like, oh. It's so cute. Stop. You're adorable. Oh, I love him so much. This is the best one though. Like, I love the adorableness of the other one, but like, this is sexy. Like, just the intensity and the eyes, like everything. But yeah, so that was the suspense route. We will do the bad endings for it in the next part. It's probably going to be short because, you know, that's how the bad endings usually go. And there's only 2, so. But I don't think we really have a ton of time. There's a couple of options in save file 1 and a couple in save file 2, so I feel like it's not like it's going to be like you make the wrong choice and then all of a sudden stabbed instantly. I feel like there might be a few minutes each, so hopefully we'll get at least like 20 minutes out of it, you know? But we'll see, so I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.